Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Since 2014, the BJP-led government has introduced several major legislative reforms that have significantly impacted India's economy, governance, and society. Let's take a quick look at the most important ones. The Goods and Services Tax, GST, was launched on the 1st July 2017 through the 101st Constitutional Amendment Act. It replaced a complex system of indirect taxes like VAT, service tax, and excise duty with a unified tax regime across India. It aimed to simplify taxation, eliminate the cascading effect of taxes, and create a common national market. Although there were initial implementation issues, GST has improved tax compliance, broadened the tax base, and formalized the economy. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, IBC, was enacted in May 2016 and became operational in December 2016. It consolidated multiple insolvency laws into one and introduced a time-bound process for resolving corporate insolvency. Control shifted from debtors to creditors via the Committee of Creditors, COC, and the National Company Law Tribunal, NCLT, was empowered to adjudicate cases. The IBC is credited with significantly improving recovery rates and boosting investor confidence in the Indian economy. The Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Act 2019 was passed on the 30th July 2019. This law made instant triple talaq-e-bidat, a cognizable and non-bailable offense with up to 3 years of imprisonment. It was aimed at protecting the rights of Muslim women and ensuring gender justice. While welcomed by many, critics raised concerns over criminalizing a civil issue and potential misuse. The Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 was passed on the 11th December 2019. It amended the Citizenship Act 1955 to provide a path to Indian citizenship for persecuted non-Muslim minorities, Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis, and Christians, from Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh who arrived in India before 31st of December 2014. The law sparked nationwide protests, especially when paired with concerns about a potential National Register of Citizens, NRC. The government defended it as a humanitarian move for religiously persecuted minorities. The Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 was enacted on the 11th August 2023. It provides a legal framework for safeguarding individuals' digital personal data. The Act defines the rights of individuals regarding their data, imposes obligations on data fiduciaries, and establishes a Data Protection Board of India to monitor compliance and impose penalties. It's considered India's first comprehensive digital privacy law. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, and Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, passed in December 2023, will replace the Indian Penal Code, IPC, Code of Criminal Procedure, CRPC, and Indian Evidence Act, respectively. These new laws aim to modernize the criminal justice system, integrate digital and forensic tools, and prioritize victim-centric justice. They are scheduled to come into effect from 1st July 2025. The abrogation of Article 370 took place on the 5th August 2019 through a presidential order and the passage of a resolution in Parliament. This revoked Jammu and Kashmir's special status under the Constitution. The Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019 reorganized the state into 2 union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The move was praised for promoting integration and development, but faced criticism over the manner of implementation and concerns regarding democratic rights. The labor codes were passed between 2019 and 2020, consolidating 29 existing labor laws into 4 codes: the Code on Wages 2019, the Industrial Relations Code 2020, the Code on Social Security 2020, and the Occupational Safety, Health and Working Conditions Code 2020. These codes aim to streamline compliance, improve ease of doing business, and expand benefits to gig and platform workers. Despite being passed by Parliament, they are yet to be fully implemented due to the need for state-level rules and consultations with stakeholders. The 3 farm laws, passed in September 2020, included the Farmers' Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act, the Farmers' Empowerment and Protection Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act, and the Essential Commodities Amendment Act. These aim to liberalize the agricultural sector and attract private investment. However, they triggered widespread farmer protests, particularly from Punjab, Haryana, and Western UP. Eventually, all three laws were repealed in November 2021, following a public announcement by Prime Minister Modi. As of early 2025, discussions around amendments to the Waqf Act 1995 are ongoing. Proposals have included greater transparency in Waqf property management, digitization of records, and curbs on misuse. However, no significant amendment has been passed into law yet. The topic remains under review and public scrutiny. These legislative changes reflect the BJP government's attempt to reshape India's legal, economic, and social landscape. While some have brought lasting reforms, others sparked major debates. What's your take on these laws? Let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Indian policy and governance.